Bummer. One more loss. One more loss which could have been a win. You call yourselves professionals. I have never ever seen a worse group of 25 players. You don't think as a team. You don't play as a team. You don't even lose as a team. You all got your heads so far up your butts, you can't even see the light of day. One more loss and I'll do this. Each and every one of you.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. Here it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
I'm so glad you're not upset about the Giants getting swept today.
Oh no, it's just a game. Let me just grab my stuff off the bus real quick. Well, there you have it. The San Francisco Giants have been swept. Couldn't win in Chicago. Couldn't win in Birmingham. Couldn't win in St. Louis. Can we please win one freaking game? This is a 5-game losing streak. The Giants have not won a game since the passing of the greatest Giant to ever live. They are now 36-42. I don't even know what to say. Other than what's up to Corona Accounting Solution? What the French fries, bro? Almost a perfecto. I almost busted out the helmet. Oh, bro. I almost threw on the motorcycle full shield. I was like, all right, let's wait till tomorrow for that. We'll just go with the Under Armour standard helmet for this one. But if the Giants can't win in San Francisco, on the day they're going to have a big ceremony pregame for Willie Mays. I don't know what I'm going to be wearing for the postgame, but you might want to be here. Is it a 6 game? I said, is it 6? I thought it was 5. Is it really 6? Are you sure on that? I could have sworn it was 5, but you may be right. Let's see. So we lost these two, lost in Birmingham, lost 2 against the Cubs, and then 1 on Monday. So I believe it's 5, but y'all can correct me if my math is wrong. I believe it's 5. Because if it had been 6, we would have been busted out the helmet yesterday. They are lucky he didn't get the perfect game. And he had a perfect game going for a while. And I thought, please don't throw a no-hitter. If it was, I was going to have to go live to cover it because I usually try to cover no-hitters like in the 9th inning. Oh, Lord. Not against the Giants. Gavin Galligan, good games. And thank you so much, Cardinals fan. And thank you again, Jason Corona. I just realized 1999. That ain't no small. That ain't no 1999. Yes. We would have to bust out the helmet. Worst team in baseball. Look at the standings. We're a 3rd worst team in the National League. Let's check it out. And I'm not doubting you, bro. I'm not even doubting you. If you said it, I'm sure it's true. Okay, so 36-42. Ladies and gentlemen, the Giants, we'll just look at the percentage, 462. Rockies are worse, and the Marlins are worse. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only 2 teams in the National League worse than the Giants record-wise. And it's the Rockies and Marlins, the 2 expansion teams from 1993. That's it. That's sad. That's truly sad. And the Giants rotation is in shambles. Now today, and we'll check on how that's going, the Sacramento River Cats have a huge game today. Like, we're River Cats, so I don't care about AAA. You might want to care about AAA today. Robbie Ray on assignment, rehab assignment. Blake Snell, rehab assignment. Wade Jr., rehab assignment. And right now, Round Rock's already scored 2 runs. It's 2-1 early. Justin Foskew's at the plate right now. We'll keep you updated on that game. But right now, the River Cats are playing live. It's 2-1, Round Rock on top, and already Snell has given up 3 hits and 2 runs in less than 2 innings. Just letting you know, Snell's not looking that great, but I'm not even worried about Snell because Snell has been pitching well in the minor leagues. I'm worried about Robbie Ray. Wade Jr. has already worked a walk and scored a run, so Wade Jr. is doing what Wade Jr. does. It's time for Melvin to bust out the cattle prod. It's crazy, but I might be polishing the old trumpet again, so we may need to. Steve, if you can go live with some taps when that day comes, I'll be happy to bring you on so you can play a little bit so we can get the trumpet version of it. Randy Runolfson, got to figure why the whole baseball world can steal second base from us. It's killing. 499. The streak is alive in more ways than one. The super chat streak and the freaking loss streak. SG says he was wrong about the 6-game losing streak. That's okay, man. It's Marlins and Rockies are the only teams worse. Spencer Stewart. Spencer, I told you to go to the bullpen to help out the Giants. We need you. Because the only guys named Spencer seem to be worth a crap in that Giants bullpen. But today, guess who got us? Guess who got the big hit? Brandon Crawford. Why is he even still on the team? Just so he could do this to the Giants. Joey Bart had a big hit against the Giants earlier this year, and now Brandon Crawford. Why every time the Giants trade away or let somebody go who was supposed to be, or at least was a one-time big-time player for the Giants or a big-time prospect, they always come back to bite us. And today it was Brandon Crawford. But we'll break this one down. It actually started out terribly. Logan Webb, I even said yesterday, Webb is not, I mean, he's been good, but he hasn't Webb-like. He's not Webb-like. And today wasn't Webb-like. Mason Wynn, double, right? First of all, 1, 2, 3 inning, Giants had nothing to offer. And then in the bottom of the first, Mason Wynn with a double. Alec Burleson, can we just walk that man? I guess not. The series is over now. Base hit, 1-0 Cardinals. And then Brendan Donovan with the ground rule double, 2-0. Matt Carpenter, holy crap, Matt Carpenter still around? That man got to be 45 years of age. Matt Carpenter with the base hit, 3-0 Cardinals. I know he's not that old before anyone looks it up. 3-0 Cardinals right off the bat. And it was like, what's going on? What is going on? Luckily, things kind of calmed down. Well, actually, they scored another run in the bottom of the second. Then things calmed down. That was Alec Burleson. Base hit. It's the same guys over and over, just crushing us. Alec Burleson, Mason Wynn, Brendan Donovan. Just killing us. I'm so glad I didn't go to this game. Holy crap. 4 to this series. 4-0 Cardinals. Giants didn't have a single base runner through 6 innings. Out. Until the 7th inning. Finally, it was Patrick Bailey who hit a bomb to make it 4-1, ending the no-hitter. It was a big moment just to know we're not going to get no hit. We're not going to get a perfect game. Randy Rodriguez came in to pitch for Webb. So Webb battled through 6, but again, it's just not Webb-like the way that game started, at least. In the 8th inning, the Giants tried to make a little comeback effort, scored a couple runs. Wilmer Flores had a nice ground rule double. That cost the Giants a run, but we ended up getting it anyway on the Slater sac fly, making it 4-3. And it's like, oh, do we have a game? Bottom of the 8th inning, Brandon Crawford with a double for that much-needed insurance. And the Giants go 1-2-3 in the 9th. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Soler looks lost half the time. Who would be favored on a neutral field? The Giants or my 5-year-old daughter's T-ball team? I got to give the Giants a slight edge. Slight edge, Tribe. a slight edge. Now, if she was on the 7-year-old team, that's a whole different story. 5-year-old team, I think the Giants could probably hang on. You can't be mad. Crawford's hitting 180. I don't care if he's hitting. That's the thing. Why would I? I don't mind Crawford to have a good season. I want him to have a good season, just not against the Giants. I'd rather him hitting 300, but he doesn't play well against the Giants, as opposed to him hitting 180, but he has the big hit against this old team. It is what it is, though. It is what it is, and that's all it is. He just so Snell is coming out of the game. He just walked Justin Foscue. So Blake Snell, not particularly sharp today. He threw an inning and a third, 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks. He walked 3 guys. Walked 3 guys in an inning and 2/3. He's supposed to be stretching out. Snell was supposed to go somewhat deep into this game. He doesn't get through the second. Not a good sign. I'll let you know right now. Robbie Ray's not in yet. Someone else is in. So I'll let you know if Robbie Ray comes in during the stream. Probably he won't, but feel free to check out that game. It is in Sacramento right now. Randy, thank you so much. Aaron, Eric, they should God, I lost my voice for a second there. Holy crap. They should let both Rogers pitch at the same time, would make it more fair for us. Keeping it real. Malone Labe, question mark. Snell, worst signing of all time. It's too early to say. Worst signing of all time. It's just too early to say for sure. His contract is a 2-year, $62 million deal, and he has done nothing at all so far. He has literally, we could have signed any pitcher, any professional pitcher or college pitcher, high school pitcher for that matter, and he would have done equally as bad or better than what we've gotten so far. So far, it's an absolute terrible contract. And sure, if he doesn't, it's only a 2-year deal, so we'll be out of it in one way or another. He's definitely not going to opt out after this year unless he comes back and just dominates the rest of the year, which doesn't feel likely. Ken Hobbs is here. You can't win with a lousy pitching staff. Feel that. Iman report Brock Purdy and Josh Dobbs to start for the Giants this week. He doesn't care. Yeah, Giants are having to promote people. I mean, he isn't getting paid for the time off, right? So, well, yeah, he is. He's getting paid. He's getting paid regardless. He's going to get paid what he's owed this year, regardless if he pitches or not. I don't think he ain't on hourly. I wish he was hourly. He ain't on hourly. Half the season gone is Snell is crap. Ken Hobbs. So what to say? What to say, y'all? I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for freaking words. Giants have lost 5 in a row. Can't run, can't steal, can't hit. Swept in 2 different cities by the same team. Won 1 game on the road trip. 1 game on the road trip. I hope that plane is completely silent on the way. If I'm the manager, and I know they don't do this at the major league level, I know my coach used to do it in high school. If we was to lose a game on the road, I don't want to hear no joking. I don't want to hear no laughing. I don't want to hear no playing cards. I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all just be quiet. Sit there and ponder your play. That might be what they need to do on the plane, but you know that ain't happening. They're partying, they're playing cards, they're chilling, they're hanging out, having a great old time. It used to have to be dead quiet when we were traveling from a road trip if we lost. I'm not saying you got to go that far, but something's got to change. 4 phases of the game: starting pitching, bad; defense, bad; offense, bad; pen, bad. Where's the light at the end of the tunnel, Farhan? Melvin asleep the entire game. Everyone just collecting. We got a 2 spot from Thomas Hugsley. Tommy Hugsley says Webb gets stolen on like he's a baby with candy. And Logan Webb hasn't had really a stellar start in a while. It's like everyone's coming out and shaky, whether it's Jordan Hicks, whether it's Webb, whether it's Kyle Harrison, who's hurt. All these guys are hurt. Obviously, Wynn is hurt. I almost said Mason Wynn. I meant Keaton Wynn. Although I'd be more than happy to trade Mason Wynn for Keaton Wynn. Yes, yes, yes. Cardinals would laugh in our face. Can't throw anyone out on the bases. Giants lost the game and lost the series and lost the road trip. 1 win in 3 cities. 1 win in 3 freaking cities. So if we check out the box score today, the Giants managed, how many hits did the Giants get? I wonder what the over-under was in Las Vegas. I hope you took the under. 2 hits? 2 goddamn hits. Oh, can't say goddamn on YouTube. Who cares? Nobody's watching anyway. Wait, actually 51 people. Buy Victor 1. Giants need to have a fire sale at the trade deadline. It's a super chat. Thank you so much. Believe it or not, that $2 goes a long way. Thank you, Tommy Hugsley, as well. Shout out to Randy Runelson and Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of accounting. I'm starting to not disagree with that. We may be sellers. We may be sellers at the trade deadline, and I might be here for it. Let's get some prospects, dude. And I'm not saying I'm 100% sold on that, but as of now, does this team look like a freaking playoff team? As mentioned, we have the 2nd worst record in the National League. It doesn't get much worse than that. 2nd worst record in the freaking National League. I know yesterday I said we're middle of the road. Statistically, I think, yeah, we probably are. But based on that fact, I'd say we're worse than middle of the road. I updated my dad on the game, told him what Crawford did. He was shocked Giants let Crawford go to the car. I mean, I didn't. Yeah, I mean, Brandon Crawford had a terrible year last year. And if a team was going to offer him a big league contract, Giants were in a tough position. We had a lot of young guys coming up. Casey Schmidt, obviously. Luciano, obviously. Signed some guys. We have someone like Brett Wisely's doing big things. But Brandon Crawford last year, he hit 194. And this year he's hitting 186. I can't really hate on the decision to not bring him back, but it is unfortunate that he goes to the Cardinals and comes back and has a big hit against the Giants. It wasn't a game-winning hit, but it gave him that little insurance that kind of pretty much solidified the win for St. Louis. And, you know, he's playing third base. He made a couple nice plays over at third base today, and he's never played third base. To my knowledge, I don't think he's ever played third base when he was with the Giants. He's only ever played shortstop and pitcher with the Giants. So getting a little work at third base. The hot corner. It pretty much did. It pretty much did win the game for the Cardinals. Pretty much that was a wrap. We need more than just Pollock. Oh, Lord, please don't just get Pollock this year. I'm going to stream for 10 hours. We need more than Pollock. I don't think we should have offered him a contract. Like, because then we would have had to maybe DFA him or something. So, yeah. But yeah, you know, Gonzo Shit Coke says, With the players to trade like Conforto or Chapman, they will not fetch any top prospect. 2 hits today. And, you know, you could trade Wade Jr. That hurt. People hear me like, what? Wade Jr. is too young to trade, though. Why would he even trade Wade Jr.? Doesn't make sense. I mean, he's 30 years old. He could still be good for another 3, 4, 5 years for us. But then again, when is he a free agent? Not till 2026. So I don't know. Then again, you get more for him. I'm not saying trade, but I'm just saying we got to do something. But you're right. We don't have a lot of guys. What are we going to get? Why would we trade Ramos? Why would we trade Bailey? You wouldn't. They're already young. We already got them for the foreseeable future. If you're going to trade someone, you got to trade a Soler. You got to trade a Chapman. You got to trade a veteran. Our veterans aren't worth that much. It's a good point. You know, we're going to trade Webb. We're going to trade Webb? Hell no, we ain't trading Webb. We just extended Webb. So you're right. We don't have a lot of guys to trade. What were we talking about again? Hicks sucks. I mean, Hicks was doing fine until the last couple of shaky starts. Hicks has got the stuff. He's got that high heat. He definitely sucked yesterday, or wasn't great yesterday. We have nothing of value to trade other than Webb. Who wants Snell, Chapman, and Conforto? I don't see us trading Webb, but I just don't see that. It is what it is. I wore the helmet for 22 minutes. So we're going to switch it out. And starting to hurt my head. It's kind of tight. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the plan. And I'm going to tell it to you straight up and simple. Giants are coming home. We have a game tomorrow at 6:45. If you're going to the game, please be in your seat by 6 o'clock for a tribute to Willie Mays. That's going to be amazing. And the Giants will win that game tomorrow because they have no choice. If you couldn't win it in Alabama for Willie, you couldn't win it in Chicago the day he passed for Willie, you couldn't win it in the historical St. Louis where Willie Mays had all kind of great games, you couldn't win it there for Willie, you damn straight better win it in San Francisco tomorrow. If you don't win it tomorrow, it's forget it for Willie. Like, just someday they're going to win a game, but like at that point, it's done. Like any kind of tribute for Willie Mays after tomorrow, but just at this point, okay, that's over. Just win a freaking game. But tomorrow they got to win it. We've had all kind of injury issues. Austin Warren was also sent on rehab a few days ago. The rotation is just, still no game, haven't won a game. Haven't won a game. I wasn't planning on a watch along, but it's going to be a tough series. Let's see if we have, probably just DFAs for now. Let's, not DFAs, but to be determined. TBDs. DFAs too. Tomorrow, the Giants will be back home, and it is TBD against TBD. Our rotation is in freaking shambles. Shambles. I want y'all to take a good look at this. The entire freaking rotation is on the injured list. I mean, is this insane? Webb and Hicks are the only ones who are even available to throw a pitch. Snell is on the IL. He hasn't pitched a decent game yet this year. He's been back and forth on the IL, missed spring training. It's a complete wreck. I'm not convinced he's going to do anything for this team. He's pitching. He just pitched today. Wasn't that great in AAA. Kyle Harrison, okay, let's hope his injury was in the weight room. What did he do? Drop a weight on his foot? I can't remember now, but he hurt himself or he hurt his ankle, something in the weight room. So it's not even arm related, so that's good. So hopefully he'll come back strong. But we have to wait till he fully recovers. Keaton Wynn is hurt, but he's been not very good anyway. Alex Cobb has been having setbacks, can't get back. Robbie Ray's coming off Tommy John. Who knows how he'll look? He's about to pitch any minute now in Sacramento. I mean, we got problems. Not to mention the bull. Beck was supposed to be a part of the rotation. Austin Warren's just now on rehab. Ethan Small, who knows? We got Spencer Bivens to hold it down. Spencer Bivens to hold it down, and Spencer Howard. The only two guys worth a crap. This is messing with you, Randy Rodriguez. You cool too. You cool. F this guy. F this guy. You cool. And F this guy. We got, yes, the entire rotation is hurt. The Giants are not going to be in the buying market or selling market because they're counting on making the wild card and don't want to lose anyone who will come back and beat them. Sprained ankle. Thank you, Michael Roeder. I couldn't remember something in the weight room. I need to hit the weight room. Speaking of the weight room, I've been running good. I haven't started my weightlifting routine. I'm scared. Last time I started my weightlifting routine, I went for like 2 or 3 good months. I was feeling good. I was feeling those gains. And then the pandemic hit and the gyms all closed and we were told to stay home. So maybe that's what we need. Maybe that's just what we need. Shut down the season. Another pandemic. Shut down the season. Just kidding. If the perfect game actually happened, then I would consider us completely cooked for the season. Keaton needs Tommy John, is just avoiding it. Yeah, we got Webb until 2028. By that time, who knows what the situation will be? Who knows? We might be in a full-blown, rebuild, or we might be looking good and trying to win the World Series. I have no idea what things will look like by then. Oh, I love Bivens. Spencer Bivens, dude. I was at a River Cats game. I saw him talking, hanging out. He seemed really cool. I didn't know who he was at that point. That's when I first learned who he was. If I'd known he was going to get promoted, would have talked to him more. Would have got his autograph. Anyway, thank you guys for the super chats. We're coming up on 30 minutes today, and I really don't feel like going overtime today. I don't feel like going overtime today because the Giants just got swept. What can you say about that? What can you say other than...
Oh, no! We suck again!
All things considered, I'm happy with Bivens. I mean, you can't expect the guy to come up here and dominate. I mean, he's had a great story. He's pitched all over the place. He's pitched in independent leagues. He's pitched in Division II baseball and somehow got into affiliated ball and pitched well enough to earn his way to the big leagues and has actually gone out there and had some decent outings. I can't complain about Bivens. We need someone to come out here and get it done. Player of the game today is none other than... By the way, the Giants go 1 for 2 with runners in scoring position. The Cardinals go 5 for 13. Even though 1 for 2 technically is a better batting average, I think you'd rather go 5 for 13. So I'm going to say the team that did better, that got more hits with runners in scoring position, wins the game. The Cardinals had 5 hits with runners in scoring position. The Giants had 1 due to lack of opportunity. But the player of the game, I'll agree with that. The only guy who had a home run today for the Giants and for either team was Patrick Bailey. And I'm a big Patrick Bailey fan, dude. Patrick Bailey's the real deal. Patrick Bailey's the real deal. If I had to give one, I'd give it to Patrick. But yeah, I'm not sure anyone deserves it today. But Patrick did go deep. He did break up the no-hitter. He broke up the perfect game. And there's a lot to be said for that. Snell should get option when he comes to it. Should get option? Wait, what? Get option when it comes if the IL comes to the IL. France too. Wilmer had a clutch pinch hit. Yeah, Wilmer coming through for once. Once again, Wilmer. He's had a tough year. Wilmer. Giants batting averages across the board. I know batting average is kind of an old it's not as important as it used to be, but still, how often do you get a doggone hit? It's a pretty important stat. Slater, 221. Flores, 216. Brooks, 120. Estrada, 235. Matos, 222. Conforto, 230. Chapman, 220. Soler, 226. Top three are fine. I could not imagine in the 1980s, if I saw this, I'd say this is the worst offensive team in the history of the game. Back in the 80s. I lived in a time when this was just, what? If you were hitting 220 or 230, you get cut. I mean, sure, if you're small sample, no big deal. But if it's June and you're hitting 220 or 230, you suck. Now it's just normal. I mean, the Cardinals aren't much better. Don't get me wrong. They got a bunch of guys under 200. But nevertheless, they swept us. They swept us. They swept us. They swept us. Yeah, it is pretty important. I'm out of words. So I've done the player of the game. We've done what's on deck. We don't know who's pitching tomorrow, but it is a special game for Willie Mays. If you can make it to the game, try to get there a little bit early for that ceremony. And other than that, y'all, I'm out of here. 2 hits today. I mean, Giants could go on a freaking 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. We can go on a 6-game winning streak, and we'll just then get back to 500. It's bad. It's really bad. It's really freaking bad. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna jump on KNBR and see what they're talking about on there. Listen to the call-in show and see what fans are saying. Because I'm super curious what the frustration is out there. Because right now, this is bad. I want to thank everyone for the support and for the super chats. Keep the channel going. It means a lot. Genuinely, lights have been ordered. And we're going to have a new setup. Well, it's not necessarily a new setup, but hopefully a much sharper looking setup here in the next few days. And other than that, man, you guys have a great day. And hopefully you can find something else to keep your mind occupied. Dropping a lot of balls, wishful thinking. Look at the next few series and who we're playing. It's only going to get worse. Okay, I'll do that before I leave. Let's see what we can do here. All right. This is the schedule. I'm not sure how well you see it, but it is June 23rd. Done with St. Louis, got swept. Giants haven't won a game in a freaking week tomorrow. By the way, I just now noticed this. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, check this out. Tomorrow, first home game since Willie Mays, the greatest Giant of all time, passed away. Tomorrow, Willie Mays tribute ceremony before the game. Guess what day of the month it is tomorrow? Yep, the 24th. Tomorrow is the 24th of the month. You better win this freaking game. No pressure. No pressure. So the Giants will be playing the Cubs tomorrow on Willie Mays Day, June 24th. I don't know if it's officially Willie Mays Day, but they might as well make it. Because it's the 24th, and it's the first home game, and it's the ceremony tomorrow. So tomorrow's a big game. 4-game series against the Cubs, and then guess who comes to town? None other than the Los Angeles freaking Dodgers for 3. Then guess what happens? Off to Atlanta to take on perhaps, if not the best, then the second best team behind the Dodgers in Atlanta, the Atlanta Braves. Then it's off to Cleveland. And guess what? Cleveland is having an unbelievable season, and they are one of the best teams in baseball. Then we have a day off, and then we take on the Blue Jays and the Twins, two teams with a ton of talent who have been really good in recent years. I'm not sure how they're doing this year, but I think they're both holding their own. The Blue Jays are 35-41, not great, better than the Giants, about the same. And who else? The Twins are 42-35. So, wow. From now until the All-Star break is when we're going to decide, are we going to play ball? Are we playing? Are we serious or not? And then the All-Star break in Arlington. I might be there. I might not. We'll see how things go. And then Rockies, Dodgers on the road. Rockies, A's at home, and so on. Who cares? So that's the schedule for Major League Baseball, sort of. My Little League team might be better than the Giants. Ouch. 7-13 in June, another June swoon. No starting pitchers. The Braves second best. Surely you jest. Well, let me check. Why not? I mean, yeah, Phillies. Okay, Phillies then. Record-wise, you have the Dodgers, then the Braves. I'm sorry, then the Phillies, then the Braves. So it's not like I was saying something stupid. Braves have been, like in recent years, considered the second best team in the National League. Obviously, the Phillies have been playing better this year, but Braves are 8-2 in their last 10. They're kind of tearing it up. So I'm not sure what I said was that stupid, but let me know. Final nail in the coffin. They're nowhere close. Okay. They're definitely close. You can disagree, but let's not go full dumb with it. Obviously, the Braves are one of the best teams in the National League. You take what I say like so literally. I'm saying we're playing the Dodgers and then the Braves. Does that sound like a walk in the park to you? I'm glad you're not running the team because we'll be screwed. You're like, guys, don't worry about the Braves. They suck. It's going to be easy. Braves stink. Yeah. 8-2 in their last 10. 43-32. How many times they win the National League West? National League East almost every freaking season. Yeah, Phillies are better this year, but okay, sorry. Third best. Holy Moses. Jiminy Christmas. Good God. You guys are tested. Of course, obviously you're a Phillies fan. That was pretty clear. Holy cow. No disrespect intended. Didn't mean nothing by it. Phillies are obviously second best team, or we could say the best team this year. Excuse me. Phillies are the best. Then Dodgers, then Braves. Brewers are better than Braves? I mean, that's an opinion. I'd rather play the Brewers right now. Brewers are 5-5 in their last 10. Brewers are not exactly tearing it up. Braves are, and it ain't even close. We got a 10 spot. A gold 10 from D. Porter. Just stopping by to show my support. Hope everyone has a great week. Thank you so much. I'm glad I stuck around just long enough for this 10 spot. It means a lot from D. Porter. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I apologize, man. We're on the edge. Giants fans on the edge. We're not going to take no crap right now. We're going to get pissed off real easy. Okay? Unbelievable. What don't you understand? Number of times I get pissed off and Giants lose games and can't. Number of times starters get hurt. I never had a Giants team behave like this. At this point, I'm afraid to play the Rockies. Cubs and Dodgers will be in town, and the Giants will be lucky to win 2 games. Good Lord. Let's hope no more legends pass away because, good Lord, Giants, they just can't handle that. My goodness. My goodness. Yes. All we want is Wingstop. I might go get some Wingstop. I might go get some Wingstop at this point. Holy cow.
10 hours! All I want is Wingstop! Can you fucking run?
We need some Wingstop. All right. Thank you for that super chat. I apologize, Mr. King. Didn't mean nothing against your Phillies. Phillies are obviously okay. I'm just saying we don't have a walk in the park. If it was playing the Phillies, I would have said the same thing. Giants have a tough schedule coming up, and we're already in a big losing streak. Kiffinoff says season is finished. Well, I hope not, but I'm turning all the lights off. I still got some natural light coming in from the window. It's hot outside. It's 100 degrees. Been working on the cars. You guys have a great day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. Let's keep our composure out there, ladies and gentlemen, after the sweep. I want to get this one. Okay, we're fine. Okay, sweeps happen. No big deal. Let's go, Giants, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
I'm so glad you're not upset about the Giants getting swept today.
Oh no, it's just a game. Let me just grab my stuff off the bus real quick.
No, don't ask me all these stupid ass questions. No. And the God, all these stupid ass questions every night. Find the I hit Brett for Miller. Miller started the game, damn fool. I'm tired of all these ass questions every night.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.